Welcome to Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we crashed to the planet in our drop pod and we started the process of surviving on this planet. And I must admit, I got a few nasty shocks, including the fact that at the moment the temperature is quite low. I can't wander away too far. And I want to start by saying a big thank you for your comments and feedback, guys. You've given me so much to think about. And I've come to the conclusion that I really do need to approach this overhaul mod with the perspective of playing a new game. And one of the first recommendations that you said was that I do need to start using the pistol. We've got a little bit of pistol ammunition, we've got some water. I just need to sort this out a little bit. And something else I really need is biofuel. We don't have that much even in these condensers at the moment. Got a little bit more oxygen there, some water, and I think we can now pull this out. And I want to pick up one of these because I've got a feeling it's going to be useful to take one of these with me when we go out and about. The other thing I also would like to do is, I mean, we've got some more biofuel here. I just want to punch out some more of this as much as possible so that we can keep going. I mean, how much have I got left in here? And we've got two more here. Take that there, because what we're going to need to try and do in this part is do some mining. And you may have guessed I'm kind of trying to kill a bit of time here at the moment because at the moment we don't have a lot of temperature. And I think we're going to go here. And one thing you did point out is the fact that, oh, actually, yep, true. Sorry about this. Just going to land again, jump out, put the thermal protection back out. This in there, put the thermal protection out. Somebody said I need to make the scanner for the other vehicle. I'm not sure if I can. The scanner is actually unlocked. Now we don't have enough available hit points to do the scanner. That's annoying. So have to come in here, jump into here, and what I want to do is try and get out a little bit, find some trees and some rocks. Means we're gonna have to. We've got a copper deposit over there, a small one, which could be useful. That might be a good starting point. There's also a tree over here as well. Just get out and about the right place, isn't it? I'm gonna jump out here with some heat protection. Well, I'm thinking about making a, what we call it, no, it's too cold at the moment, so we're gonna have to stand here. There's the copper deposit. Somebody said that you can actually mine with the survival tool, so we're going to give it a go. Drill, salvage detector. I mean, it's probably going to take a long time to get down here. We need to. We're just going to change back to. What was that? Wow, that is a big drill. And what we're going to do is just get into here. This is quite deep as well. We're getting a bit of crushed stone. We're going to need to pick up as well. Certainly want that. As I say, somebody left a comment and said that copper and plant fiber are really big issues now. Get down here. Wow, this is very deep. How much deeper have I got to go? Oh, there it is. That looks like we found the copper. Yep. No, I've still got crushed stone. Okay, and a little bit of copper now. Must admit, I am liking the reload the audio. I'm also aware that this is a lot bigger deposit than I thought it was going to be. What I'm going to do is pick up a bit more. I think that's about it. The oxygen's dropping down quite low. I'm going to pick you up, jump back into the hover bike. So we're going to get over here and grab the tree while we're here as well. I'll just put down the survival tool. Find the usable antenna. Yes, we'll be doing that in a little while. Right, we've got 4 logs. I can rush over there, risk the low temperature, and we'll grab some of that. And I think if we can grab some rocks as well while we're at it. Grab that. The light on. Oops. Okay, back to. But we've got a fridge now, so we can grab that. We've now reached level 4. We've unlocked some extra points, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Get into here. Where is my base? So we've got a reasonable amount of resources around this area. Oh, thank you, game. What we're going to do is drop that in there. Drop that in there. Start pushing out the biofuel. We don't actually have logistics, so hover bike. Go in here, take that out as well. Drop you in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put the rocks in there. Of course, we can put put this in there. A little bit of a survival. Oxygen's getting a little bit low. Maybe we still got a few more of those for luck. And somebody also mentioned that medicine is a lot more important now than it used to be, so I'm going to take that with us. That can come out there. We'll pick up that one there. Put that there for the moment. I think what we'll do is here, drop one in these in there. Take as much biofuel with us as possible. Oh, the other thing now is that I've gone up a level, isn't it? So we should be able to come in here. Oh, no, we have to unlock that, That's the hover detector. I don't think I can make it though in here, can I? I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, portable constructor. So what I want to do is just make this for the hover vehicle. Just knock this out. And of course, we'll just set up a little bit more biofuel while we're at it. And that would allow us to be able to use the detector on the hover bike. We're okay for temperature now. It's coming back up again. Just some more there. What we got here? Soup. And just knock off some of these as well. We got food-wise here. We can make salami, but we've got no spices. We can make steaks if we kill some sandworms. Just come here. Put that in there. Put that on top. Just do it a quick way. And we'll just drop that on the top. Right, we've got iron out there. What I would like to do is start going out and looking at this wreckage. But at the same time, we do need to gather the basics. Let's get out here. There's unknown signal, broken antenna. I think we'll stay fairly local for the moment, but at the same time, it's just I mean, it's all XP, so what's the fuel situation? What's the fuel situation in here? 4%. What to do with maybe a couple of those in there. There's another tree over there. Herbal leaves here. We'll take those. We'll take the alien thorn. Over there. So we've always got an undying need for rocks. We'll take that. Well, up in here, and we're certainly going to chop the tree down. Well, oops, defense mode. Another 3 logs, a bit of XP. I don't think we're going to worry too much about some plant fiber there as well. Oops, got out, please. I'm going to take the plant fiber. There's another there. I've got. Because if I do these with the resource drill, that would save me a bit of biofuel for the moment. There's another tree here, some wreckage just there. I come here, fence mode. I've got 5 logs from that, that's good. Oh great, this is buried underground. I suppose I could spend the time doing this, because what I could do is, out the portable container, what we could do is put in one of those, make a couple of these. I don't have the equipment for that. Question is, I don't really want to spend too long digging this out. I can't find anything. Is that it there? I mean, I wouldn't mind the plates as well. Okay, let's just dig out a little bit. See how big this is. I can expose enough to be able to recover some of this stuff. Yeah. We got here flux coil. Well, we'll take it. And just going to salvage. Oh, for a multi-tool. Give me some steel plates. And this is a large steel block. Wow. Just pick out a few more bits and pieces here. So I don't really want to spend too long doing this. Because at the moment we're at... yeah. I want that. I can't... Why won't it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, how are we doing here? Right, we just click that again. So we've got fuel. Queue up again. Back into here. Right, we'll just keep working the wreckage at the moment. See what we can find. Need some oxygen. Wow. There's some food on here, so this is all XP. So grab that, grab that, more over here, grab that, and that. Well, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to top up quite a lot of my oxygen now. And here, what we got 3 of those. I wouldn't mind an extra bandage and a couple more of those. And what else we got? More plant protein here. Say, wait. Grab that. Vegetable stuff can go in the fridge. Put the alien thorns in there as well. Well, health-wise, we're okay. Oops, didn't realise that scanner was kind of floating above. Right, so here's the next wreckage. These wreckage are quite heavily buried, actually, aren't they? Just going to come in here. Right, well, we're going to dig down from here. Oh, the hover bike is by me. Let's see what we can find. Well, we've got a little bit stuck up here. Is that part of this or not? Okay, no, it's like a separate bit, isn't it? Okay. I'm not seeing any... Wait. I'm not worried about your box. I want a goodie box. I suppose this is where you guys put something in the comments saying, well, not every one of them's got a goodie box, but this one has. Just round the back here. There it is. It's just a question of finding it. Well, we got an antibiotic pill. I'll take it. And of course, what we're going to do is survival tool, salvage, pick some more of these up. Grab these. I think we'll check out the broken antenna next. 'Cause that's the next step in our mission. We'll certainly take the cargo box. Oh, wow. I got mechanical components for that. That was interesting. Okay, I'll take you. Keep an eye on my loading. Put that in there. What I should have done is deployed the portable constructor, shouldn't I? Bit of a fail there. Yeah. Go and check out the broken antenna. Okay. Looks like an antenna off a Crusader class frigate. Okay. Looks like it's in relatively good shape despite missing well rest of the ship. I should be able to connect my suit to the maintenance port at the base of the receiver. No idea what a maintenance port is. Ah, right there. It looks like I can access the antenna's maintenance port from here. Establish connection to the antenna. Unsuspected external device detected. Updating drivers. Push this forward a little bit. What is going on? Okay. An excellent question, Commander. But one would be more happy to supply the answers to if I knew it. Unfortunately, I've been offline since initialization. Okay, so who are you? The IDA, the Integrated Data Analyst. The IDA, Integrated Data Analyst. I am IDA, that's the Integrated Data Analyst, that you may call me IDA. I back up the original UCH IDA to be precise. where I am is integrated into the UCH surveillance satellite in orbit above your location. So you're an AI. That's correct, Commander. My system was rebooted when it detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of this planet. I've been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitter was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access your data link until... What happened there? I've lost the point. Okay. We'll just skip that. It's scrolled up, but I've lost my thread. The original role was to utilize systems. I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to take a long time. As you are, UCH. But I can't remember how I got here. Okay. Shall I read you my logs from the fleet's thing? Please do, IDA. The function of the warp field was to encapsulate the entire fleet in Titan's wake and then move the entire fleet as a unit. Reports of weapon fire and explosives were reported from the Apollon station shortly after the fleet left. Fleet captors. So it looks like we've had a space battle. After exiting Jupiter's orbit, Wave Rider protocol was engaged and the Titan's warp drive began generating a stable field with the fleet inserted into a subspace. Moments after successfully inserting into subspace, an anomaly was encountered, a spatial rift where additional planes of different higher dimensional subspace. Wow. The spatial rift dragged the warp field containing the UCH fleet off course by somewhat. I have estimated between 325,000 and 500,000 light years, but it may be as high as 3 million light years. Distance and speed in subspace is relative, and the effects of the spatial rift on the stable field as yet known. My logs terminate upon exit from subspace as though there was an IDA primary loaded. My logs terminate upon exit from the subspace. That's where when IDA primary loaded this submind into a surveillance satellite and ejected it into gather intelligence. The initialization seems to have failed at the time and was triggered correctly by your escape pod's beacon. Any clue what I should do? Your suit's data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I shall interface your suit directly and use your sensors to communicate and assist you. I've detected structures and objects which may answer both your questions nearby. Okay. So, you are receiving a transmission, Commander. Who from? We can't stand around here all day. How are you on this sunny day? Does that mean we've now got... so we've now got this moving forward. Okay, so we've now got missions. Assume the inquiry is some kind of humour, Commander, with the fact that my processing speed is... Oops, no. Empathy. I'm just trying to stay positive. Right, I think what we're going to do is just going to get out here and grab some more resources while he's chit-chatting. We're going to need some more... I'll grab some herbal leaves so that we can start against introductions. Congratulations, you completed the mission. Prologue journey as there begin. Human debris. Alone on an unknown world, you stand against an unforgiving and alien world looking for anything that remains of your crew and your fleet among the wreckage. Are you truly alone? Okay. Commander, I have identified a large structure not far from the broken antenna. Profile analysis determined 93% match with the UCH Pelican class. Can you see how many people are there and what condition they are in? Okay. Wait, stop talking to me. No thermal image. Right, just grab that. Rocks there. Grab that for the XP. You can plot the course on my HUD, but location of the ship, even though, so... Yeah. I need some trees. A bit worried about the fact that the ship keeps dropping down quite a lot now, so what we probably need to do is get back to base and actually... I can see the Heidelberg over there. It's 1.46 kilometers away. Okay, we've got some more logs. That's good, looking good. Can't remember which wreckages I was going for now. Unknown signal. We've got some wreckage over there. We've got an iron deposit. We've got some space oranges here. gonna grab this. I think what I'm going to need to do is make my way back towards the base. That. Oops. I got some more base oranges here. You, you, you. I heard something behind me. Nope. Okay. We can take this tree down as well while we're at it. Like this. Certainly going through the oxygen quite quickly. Where's the hover bike gone? It's over there behind the tree. The alien thorns. It's all mainly for XP over anything else. Something tells me you may have to resort to cutting down the orange trees eventually. Maybe we got another one here that needs to be drilled out. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, what we got? I'm not seeing a goodie box at the moment. But we should be able to loot this down quite well for some steel plates. Oh, there it is. There's the goodie box. And we're reloading again. Get round here and see what we can find. Some steel plates, thank you game. Oh, always had a overwhelming need for steel plates. Oxygen's dropping again. Fill this up. Let's drop some stuff in the fridge. In the mini fridge. Put that in there, put that in there. And what we're going to do is just going to drop out that there. Going to drop that in there. We're just going to turn you into sets of ingots while that's running. And we're do is just pick up some plates here. Salvage. Trying to speed this up a little bit by doing some undermining. You take this, and I've got some mechanical components from there. That's good. Okay, by taking these trusses down, we get mechanical components. That's useful. Right, come on. I want you. I've just hacked through. I mean, mechanical components are quite useful to have. So we're just going to take these out. Oops, wait, flying all over the place. These destroyed ones out. And we certainly want this cargo box as well. Reinforced container. Should give us some extra resources. Okay, we've got more mechanical components. More steel plates. Wow, this is a big block. Okay, it's going to be 4 steel plates. Just thin steel. Have a large steel block tucked in here. I think that's probably enough to be going on with. So I'm just going to cut back into here. Pick up the ingots. Starting to get a little bit overloaded now. So I think we need to get back to the large wreckage. We will pick up a little bit of food on the way through. Well, picking up the alien thorns. We've now reached level 5. Let's come into here. We've got another bandage. I think we're do another bandage as well. And we haven't got any more. Oh, we've got some corn dogs here, so we can. Whoops. Why can't I pick you up? Well, we should be able to pick these up. Grab some more of these. Got here 3, so 1, 2. And we'll just eat a couple of these as well. A bandage. We've got 45 minutes of fuel left. Some more XP is probably the best way to think of it. Around here. These. I see some more over there. Grab you. This one there. Copper here. We'll certainly take that. Quickly with the. Grab you. Anything else around here? Rock over there, we'll pick that up as well. Some corn dogs there as well. You in the fridge. Put you in the fridge as well. Don't need the. And we'll get back to our temporary working base. Is probably the polite way of describing this at the moment. Okay, so we got the. All those sandworms that were hanging around in the last part have all seemed to have disappeared. Just offload that. Get all this nice good stuff into here. We can now knock out some more biofuel. Put you next to it for the moment. How are we off oxygen? There we got some oxygen. We'll just pick that up. We'll leave the water. Actually, we'll pick the water up and that can go into here. Just in case. We're now getting a pretty good sense of things here. It's going to knock out the chainsaw. Let's just actually cancel that. I think a chainsaw would be quite useful. What can I make here? What we got here? Scrambled eggs. 1 egg. Okay. I certainly wouldn't mind that with the health kit. So what vegetables have I got in here? I've got 8 vegetables. So what I'm going to do is kit. You in there. Let's do so. We'll knock up 4 of those while we're waiting. That's going to give me 14 health, 32 food. Okay, let's just use that by 2. I have 1, 2 of those. And we can start producing these. We can produce from plant protein and vegetables. We can produce meat and get steak. But in some ways, the fried vegetables look probably more useful than the steak. Although the steak does give us more food. The grain. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm quite happy with the health kits, and we'll knock up and we'll make up a steak as well while we're at it. How are we doing? Oxygen is getting low again. Wouldn't mind doing a bit of hunting, but all the local sandworms have disappeared. And our kind of hostile nators that tried to set me on fire in the last part. There was one hanging around very close when I first arrived, but kind of half tempted to call this and use this as a base. In fact, this looks very familiar to the base that I used in another Let's Play. The problem is I'm a bit worried about base attacks. So what I'm thinking is that I'm not going to kind of show my presence until I've got enough resources to maybe be able to knock this up and make this defensible and with turrets on top in one long hit. That means we're going to have to collect a lot of resources to do that. This part of me says, how are we doing temperature wise? Okay, we've got this here. Okay, so we've got a little bit more left now. I think we're going to make 2 more of these, and then that can go in fridge. Drop into fridge. Actually, food wise, that's. I think we're going to keep this in case we need to recover health. And I think what we're going to do is just going to eat lots of these healthy energy bars for the moment. Push out here. What have I got left in here? We got more of those. They can go in as well. Got the plant protein in here, so I can quite easily make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. We've got here, that's the biofuel. Get some more biofuel in here. Got the chainsaw. I'm running out of slots on my thing, so. And again, I think we're gonna just punch out 5 or 6 of these. And so we're reasonably okay oxygen wise. What we got around here? Right, we've got energy signatures around here. We've got irons on the map. So we've got iron, silicon, and copper around here. Looks very much like we've got the Heidelberg out here, and that looks very much like the crashed SV. I haven't done all this wreckage yet. That needs to be done. I think just to wind this up, what we're going to do is jump back in the hover vehicle. What I wouldn't mind is some silicon, so we're going to go out and see if we can mine some silicon. Actually, we've got some sandworms over here. And some of you said that the pistol's a lot better than it was before, so I think maybe just to finish this video up, what we're going to do is over here, get close to the sandworm. Perhaps if I reload. 'Cause, 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 'cause It's got some clout, but I think I still prefer the shotgun there. See which one it is. Yeah, the shotgun's got more close-in kill capability. But the pistol's okay. It seems to be a bit better. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I used to use the pistol quite a lot back in, I think it was around Alpha 8, Alpha 9. And then they nerfed it a bit. So then I went over almost exclusively to using the shotgun. But half converted back to the pistol. Right, we got some food. We got some resources now. We might be able to make some meds. Just get in here. Oops. Come on. Get in here. And we're just going to come here. Put this in here. And you can make a... Got no spices, so just make a couple of steaks. Go in here. What can we get med-wise? Herbal leaves and plant protein. Make some of those if we get more herbal leaves. And we've got some alien tooth now. We can make some against poisonous bite and things. So if I can get back to here. What we need is we pick up 4 of these and some of that plant protein. Pretty nice. And I'm just going to come into here. Take the steaks, put this in here. Alien tooths. A wrong one. Okay. Wrong constructor. Actually, what we could do is put this in here. We'll pull the alien tooth out of here. Because this one's making biofuel. Just come in here. And I wouldn't mind 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 of those. Okay, we'll just make 3 and keep a bit there. That was a bit steak. Just eat one of the steaks. Just going on with that down here. For the moment we've got protection against dermal burns, and somebody actually posted a comment saying that you can now get dermal burns off of laser weapons, which could be fun. And we've got one antibiotic pill against infected wounds, necrosis, dermal burns. We've got some more plant protein, some more fruit. Now we could turn the fruit into what we call it, health drinks. So we could pop that in there. That will make this. We'll make a couple of these. Then take that. And more meds, so we can take these out. So by making this into a health drink, that actually doubles the repair. Yes, that's 41, so that's going to give us a bit more health regeneration should we need it. Build this up. Of course, these have got perish time, so we need to we'll put this back into there. And put this back into the fridge. Let's have a look on here. Wireless connector. Hover vehicle. I'm kind of tempted to put this in, but at the same time I'm a bit worried about overloading this hover vehicle. I'm just gonna got a bit of a gap behind there, haven't we? Yeah, I think can I make if I unlock the Wi-Fi. Mistake there. I should have looked first. Because that requires a small constructor. So that's no good. Capital vessel. Okay, anything else that we can use? Multi-tool, we need a portable constructor, but there's no point, we've got no fuel cells. The medical injector. Level 5. That's it. That's this. It's a specialized injector gun for administering medical aid to an ally in the field. I don't think I really need that. Assault rifle. We could make an assault rifle, but Do I really need it? We can't. I think I'm quite happy with the shotgun at the moment. I think that's about everything we can get. There's no point worrying about. I could unlock the thermal regulator, so we could make another one of those should I need it. I don't really need it at the moment. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Night's coming in, so I can't rove around too much. So what I'll probably do is use the night to go out and mine in some more of these resources. So if we can collect all these resources in, and then maybe in the next part we'll go out and see if we can investigate the Heidelberg. Though I still do need to finish that wreckage off. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.